The ghost watched a car approach, its wheels ironing flat channels in the heavy growth of weeds along the unpaved drive. The car stopped, and two people emerged, a young man with dark hair and an older woman dressed in jeans and flat shoes and a pink jacket. "Couldn't believe it was left to me," she was saying. "My cousin bought it back in the 70s with the idea of fixing it up and selling it, but he never got around to it. The value of this property is in the land. You'd have to tear the house down, no question." "Have you gotten an estimate?" the man asked. "On the lot?" "No, on restoring the house." "Heavens, no. There's structural damage. Everything would have to be redone." He stared at the house with open fascination. "I'd like to have a look inside." A frown pulled the woman's forehead into crinkles, like a lettuce leaf. "Oh, Sam, I'm sure it's not safe." "I'll be careful." "I wouldn't want to be responsible for you getting hurt. You could fall right through the floor or a beam could drop on you, and there's no telling what kind of vermin—" "Nothing's going to happen." His tone was coaxing. "Give me 5 minutes. I just want a quick look." "I really shouldn't let you do this." Sam flashed her a grin of renegade charm. "But you will, because you just can't resist me." She tried to look stern, but a reluctant smile emerged. "I used to be like that," the ghost thought with surprise. Elusive memories flickered of past flirtations and long-ago evenings spent on front porches. He had known how to charm women young and old, how to make them laugh. He had kissed girls with sweet tea on their breaths, their necks and shoulders dusted with scented powder. The big-framed young man bounded to the front porch and shouldered the door open when it stuck. As he stepped into the entrance hall, he turned wary, as if he expected something to jump out at him. Each footstep broke through a scurf of dust, raising ashy plumes from the floor and making him sneeze. Such a human sound. The ghost had forgotten about sneezing. Sam's gaze moved across the dilapidated walls. His eyes were blue, even in the shadows, whisks of laugh lines at the outer corners. He wasn't handsome, but he was good-looking, his features strong and blunt-edged. He'd been out in the sun a lot, the tan going several layers deep. Looking at him, the ghost could almost remember the feel of sunlight, the hot, slight weight of it on his skin. The woman had crept to the front doorway, her hair surrounding her head in a silver nimbus as she peered inside the entranceway. She gripped one side of the doorframe as if it were a support pole on a lurching subway train. "It's so dark in there. I really don't think—" "I'm going to need more than 5 minutes," Sam said, pulling a small flashlight from his keychain and clicking it on. "You might want to go out for coffee and come back in, say, half an hour." "And leave you here all alone?" "I won't cause any damage." The woman snorted. "I'm not worried about the house, Sam." "I've got my cell phone," he said, patting his back pocket. "I'll call if there's a problem." The smile lines at the corners of his eyes deepened. "You can come rescue me." She let out a dramatic sigh. "What exactly do you think you're going to find in this wreckage?" His gaze had already left hers, his attention recaptured by his surroundings. "A home, maybe." "This place was a home once," she said, "but I can't imagine it could ever be one again." The ghost was relieved when the woman left. Directing the flashlight in slow arcs, Sam began to explore in earnest, while the ghost followed him room by room. Dust lay over fireplace mantels and broken furniture like gauze veils. Seeing a torn section of shag carpeting, Sam lowered to his heels, pulled at the rug, and shone the light on the hardwood flooring beneath. "Mahogany," he murmured, examining the dark, gluey surface.